This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
My name is Rene Enriquez. Welcome to Uncensored. We're back at it with another episode of Operation Big Cat. Mike wants nothing to do with it, right? He doesn't even want his name mentioned in that. And Cholo's like, no, that's Sana. We don't want to be involved in that, right? That's the stranglehold that Sana had on Orange County. And Musclehead Mike is running around trying to wrest control because him and Sana and Mando are at war. He sees an opening and he's going to try to weasel his way in there, utilizing the credibility of Mike Moreno and Rube Soto, which is kind of a weaselly move if you ask me, right? But Mike and Cholo are on it. You know, a lot of people are contacting them. This is the chaos that Operation Big Cat caused, right? And there's just a couple different investigations that we're going to go through. I'm just giving you thumbnails of this because to break it down, that's 4 years of material in each investigation. I mean, we could do this all day long, but I just want to give you the gist of what was going on, how it backfired on Bogart, Beto, and Kazoo, how Mondo fell by the wayside, and then ultimately, Sana Ojeda still maintained control of Orange County, right? So the next call, you're going to hear Mike Moreno, Mike Boo, call Rube Soto and talk about this issue. The audio for Rube is really bad. Just know that it's not an editing problem. It's the quality of the call, and there's nothing we can really do about that. So I can only give you what I got. So listen to this call between Rube and Mike Boo discussing this Orange County issue. Like I said, it's like a ripple effect, right? In victim awareness, we learn about the ripple effect. When you commit a crime, it's like throwing a pebble into the middle of a big lake and watching the ripples spread out from it, right? And then you get to understand how crime impacts not just the victim, but its family members or her family members, the community, the first responders, the prosecutors. Everybody's affected by a crime, right? So too is political chaos in the organization. It affects all members, right? And you're seeing the reverberations or the echoes flowing out from the epicenter, which is Orange County Men's Central Jail, or Orange County, Maine, and Theo Lacey, right, in Orange County, right? You're seeing those ripples and those shock waves spread out across the Mexican Mafia, and you're hearing those responses from the mobsters themselves, like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I ain't touching that hot potato. And like I said, Mike Moreno's a gentleman, always been a diplomat. He's always treated me good, have nothing but good to say about the man. And he carries himself that way in conversations. So hear this call between him and Rube Soto, and I'll jump back in the end to close this segment up. I wanted to give you a good little chunk here of different personalities to let you understand the breadth and the width of this thing, how big this was. Because you heard the last call between Bogart, Kazoo, and that third party who I believe was Tigre, right? And you'd seen the aggression and the style that Bogart and Kazoo used, like straight bully tactics, loud talking, disrespectful stuff. And most of the mobsters I know didn't conduct themselves that way. It was really soft-handed, diplomatic, and then when business needed to be taken care of, it was taken care of. That's just how it was. So we're going to run that call now. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be back in a minute.
Hello. Hey, 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 you gonna drop down this way today?
What's that?
Huh?
I can't hear
You
you
gonna
that good.
you gonna stop by down here today?
No, I can't make it today, Rube.
Okay.
My car, yeah, because it was left over there in the shop over the weekend, and I went over
Yeah.
there this morning to pick it up, and they fixed it and everything, but it's the battery for some reason they let the battery they let something on and it died out the battery all the way, so they're charging it up right now, and I'm waiting for them to call me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
hopefully
I wonder.
I can swing
I
by
wonder.
tomorrow.
I wanted to run it down to you. What about Solo's trip? You know.
Oh yeah, I know it did. Did Dreamer tell you also? He called me last night, and I was half asleep when he called, but I'm gonna call him back today. But he mentioned something about somebody told him from Orange County, that area over there,
Yeah, that we were
something about my name, your name, and that we were
me and you were backing up muscleheads.
that we were.
Like that.
Yeah, and I just talked to that dude right now. I talked to Musclehead right now. I told him, hey, hey, check this
Can't be
out.
using-
You better go and let all them dudes or whoever you gotta let know over there in that county right there to stop mentioning my name
Our
and your
name,
name and all that
Keep our
bullshit over
names
there.
out or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we
told
ain't
him.
against, we ain't
I-
against him, but we.
I
can't
told
use
him,
us.
man. I told him I don't want to be hearing from them
Yeah.
brothers from over there about our names,
Yeah.
being involved in all that bullshit over there. I go, so you do whatever you got to do to get our names out of all that
Stop that.
bullshit. Yeah.
Stop that.
I just told him right
Okay.
now, Rue. Yeah, I got pissed
Okay.
off, man.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like to get involved in that bullshit over there. I don't like to get involved.
That's what I told you the other day when I was up there, man. That what he does. I mean, we're not against it, but we're not backing him up. I told you.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. So I just told him right now, and I told him that he goes, okay, yeah, he'll do that. He'll get out there and
Get that
figure it
shit
out.
straightened out. Okay.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. I don't want to
Oh.
be having problems with other brothers.
They're gonna mix
about
us up
that
in that
stuff over there.
deal. Yeah, they're gonna mix us up in that deal between Sana
Yeah.
and Mondo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And,
exactly. Exactly.
We're not. We ain't taking sides right there.
Yeah.
You know?
So anyway,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. But I told him already.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay. So what else is happening with
Well, I run it down. Just a lot of things took place when the brother was down there. He got to the main man.
Yeah. Well, he
They
did.
took him up. Yeah, they took him up the mountain to the main guy that runs the whole cartel. You know. So apparently they had a pretty good relationship by the time he left. They stayed there a week with him. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, some things I'll run down to you, but not on the phone. You know?
Okay. All right.
All right. So I'll see you.
I'll try and get up
tomorrow
there tomorrow. Yeah.
then. Okay. Try
All right.
to get up here tomorrow. Before noon,
Okay.
if you can. You know.
It'd be in the morning if I do.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Man. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Because Martin ate up all them things, man.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I got some more.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you
Okay.
again. Huh? All right.
All right.
So there you have it, folks. That call was between Mexican Mafia member Mike Moreno and Jimmy Rube Soto. Just a fun fact that Jimmy Rube Soto was recently released from prison on a compassionate discharge, a medical discharge from a Superior Court judge. He's on parole now, and peace be to him. He's gonna die a free man, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But this is him here in the midst of it, right? Mike Moreno calls him and explains this thing about Musclehead Mike attempting to use them as political support and muscle by the virtue of their names, because their names carry a lot of weight, right? Rube Soto is the oldest living member in the organization, and Mike Moreno comes from the Moreno dynasty. There were 5 of them. The first one being Eddie Pelon, Big Pelon, was one of the founders of the organization. The second one, his brother, Eddie Pelon was his brother, and then Jesse Pelon, the next older brother, became a made member. And then Mike Moreno became a made member, and then Pete B-Boy Moreno started the Arizona California faction, and then Thomas T-Bug Moreno is currently a member of the Feds as well. So he comes from a huge dynasty of Moreno brothers, that the biggest family in the organization that represents one family. So his name carries juice, right? And Mike has never been involved in political scandal. Well, in the recent past, he has been. I mean, he's been politicked on, put on disregard, and, basically everybody goes through that. But he was never involved in political scandal before that. He was squeaky clean, right? Because of his diplomacy. And you hear them saying specifically, like, we don't want any part of this. We don't oppose what you do, but we're not supporting what you do. And then Sana actually jumps out and says, yeah, they're going to get us involved between that Sana and Mando thing, and we're not taking sides on that, right? So Mike says that he talked to Musclehead personally and checked him on it. He was really upset about it. And then in the end, you hear Rube start talking about Cholo going up to Mexico and meeting with the cartel and going up in the mountains. And that's going to get juicy too. We'll get into that in a later series, right? But this is the Operation Big Cat series, and how it sent ripples out everywhere, and kind of the beginning of the end for that whole Bogart crap that he was doing over there, questioning Carnala's integrity and credibility, second guessing the decisions of the organization, right? So here you have a group of carnales on the streets, which was Streamer, Cholo, Mike Boo, and Rube running together saying, hey, we recognize Musclehead Mike as a made member, and Bogart questioning that, right? A lot of people questioned it, right? But I've always said, when carnales validate another carnal, he's a carnal. I don't care who says what. If brothers accept him as a brother, he's a brother, right? So you can listen to all the other experts saying he's never been a brother, but Musclehead Mike was a brother. In fact, I've showed you a video where he attended meetings with Mexican Mafia members. So I guess you can make your own judgment on that. I hope you like this series of calls, because I know you guys love long-form content. But I'm going to tell you this right now. We've been dropping videos every day, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, your guys' views suck, right? It's a lot of effort to put these videos out. And if we're going to continue putting out videos to this amount and to this extent, I need you guys' views. So please, share those videos. Watch the videos. I need all my subscribers. There's 30,000 subscribers we have. And I'm getting 5,000 views on a video? Come on, folks. You're asking me to put out, I'm asking you to participate. Please help this channel grow. With that said, Merry Christmas, folks. Hit that hype button. Hype, hype, hype. Don't waste them on other videos. Help the channel. Help the channel. All right. Peace out, folks. Have a nice day.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Pelican.